Welcome back to Instant Facts. Today we're breaking into a world of K9 warriors to see what happens when they suddenly hit pause right in the middle of a shift. Let's get right into it. Meet the coworker with the best work-life balance in the entire office. When you're trying to finish your work on time, but your best coworker has other plans.
Fold of our right wrist this time, exhale over towards
His dedication after 5 minutes of working
You
out.
can either pulse if you want to, or you can just hold in stillness.
A realistic look at me at the gym. After a tough yoga session, it's finally time to rest. Even the most elite working dogs need some real downtime. Typical GSP behavior when not in work mode. Right in the middle of a packed subway, this canine officer may have just found the love of his life. He's like, look, I can already do this. The hallway's officially been upgraded to a VIP bedroom today. Canines are still dogs, and they still love playing and splashing around in the water like this. Looks like even food isn't enough to make him change his mind. It seems both of them are convinced that they are the rightful owner of this bear. When you realize you've been scammed. Nothing stops these little troublemakers. This canine officer completely stole the spotlight during Tom Hardy's interview.
Good morning. I would like to tell you a story, an embarrassing
Black's
story
like,
about what happened.
Dad, say whatever you want, just give me the treat first.
Anyway, okay? This morning, geez.
He looks a little pitiful, but you've got to give him credit. He waited patiently for his turn. Instead of taking on the obstacle the usual way, he picked the easiest shortcut to the finish. Execution 0. Enthusiasm 100. Forget the war on crime, the real battle is over who gets the last piece of snack.
Okay, good night. Ay, chấm à. Ồ, tổng xã. Chấm à. À, không đủ đó.
If happiness had a weekend version, it would look like this. Poor Maligator's fighting sleep so hard. The self-supporting period. They won because Firale's the strongest one there. When the whole backseat's just not enough. If there were an award for the best dressed canine, I think he'd win it. Riggs needs a few quick naps to keep up with his home security duties. Well, at least it didn't all go to waste. A warm-up yoga stretch, great attack dog. This target's completely outside his training curriculum. Carmelo is in full stealth mode.
Hey, come here.
The first day of school is rough. POV, behind the scenes with some extremely busy bodyguards. I can almost hear him saying, "I didn't want to come, they made me." Luckily, no accidents happened, except for the fact that his usual cool guy reputation took a little bit of a hit. He's looking like, "Really? You're gonna sit there ignoring me?" He's half golden retriever, half chocolate lab now.
Bubba, just making sure you're alive.
Looks like the officer's gotten used to being a walking pillow. Trying to eat a steak next to a greedy Rottweiler's a challenge. Work smarter, not harder. He was just the world's cutest delivery assistant. A mission given is a mission accomplished.
When you think you're the coolest guy in the parking lot, and then this guy shows up.
Sonia's ultimate little helper at work. I think she's pretty happy with her new hair color. Looks like Lola's getting pretty annoyed with Cash's lunchtime antics. The wonders of cunning, gluttony, and balancing act.
Робби, ну ты же упадешь. Ты моя.
Don't let the dog lull you into a false sense of calmness. That's literally a fur missile. They act like they don't have bones.
Ew.
Nothing beats sleeping out in the yard in your favorite position. Looks like Sadie's absolutely loving her spa day. When sleep hits, even the most disciplined canines have to give in. And the Oscar for the most dramatic performance of the year goes to Officer Mick. Turns out pizza was the magic word today. When you realize summer's here and your weight loss plan can't wait any longer. Negotiations failed, so the two officers switched to action mode. Clear resistance to going back on duty without getting a piece of meat first. He looks like he's deep in thought, contemplating life, or honestly just wondering what's for dinner. Dobermans and their different ways of showing love.
Dora!
They're just testing the durability of these pants, that's all. POV being held against my will. Those are some big selective hearing devices. He wouldn't even let it touch him.
One thing they don't tell you about owning a German Shepherd is that they are very good at throwing things with their mouth.
Timing was perfect.
Yep.
ยหลวงตามาทำงานปะเนี่ย
He's thoroughly enjoying the perk of being the absolute favorite child in the family. This has got to be the most adorable ghost I've ever seen. Maybe this is how it shows its love and loyalty without saying a word. He literally has that face like, this sure looks pretty good on me, doesn't it? The definition of a perfect summer. The sofa seems to have turned into K9 Rosie's ultimate comfy bed. I think he needs a bigger cup. Ready for his close-up. With his four-legged coach keeping a close eye on everyone, there's no slacking off today. Anything to go out with the ladies. He truly believes that as long as he looks innocent enough, all sins will be forgiven. She's currently debating if today's collar matches her fur. He's starting to establish dominance by claiming everything he touches. Looks like they've got the whole neighborhood under control. He decided to help out with the new construction down the street. And this right here is why you're late for work today. If Cillian Murphy were a dog, this little guy seems pretty confused about moving into the new house. Please wait while the good boy learns the new map.
That's a good girl. Today we come together to celebrate and honor a very special member of the Houston Police Department, a loyal partner, a tireless worker, and a true hero in the fight against narcotics. A fearless protector, a keen detective, and a trusted companion. The bond between a canine and their handler is unlike any other. Together they have faced challenges that many of us could never imagine. And while Frida may be retiring from active duty, the legacy of bravery, service, and dedication will remain forever. Service and sacrifice that all canine officers represent. Thank you, Frida, for your years of
Sometimes happiness is simply sitting among your furry friends, soaking in this peaceful moment. A small umbrella, but a huge heart. After traveling 1,400 miles with a heavy heart, this father finally got to meet his daughter again in the most extraordinary way. This hug and these heartbeats were the only way for them to be reunited once more. Aww, this is the exact kind of cuteness that just melts your heart. In that life or death moment, one warm heart was enough to fight the freezing water and save a little dog's life. The camera was originally aiming for a dance, but it ended up catching something way more valuable. No fish were caught today, but somehow this still has become the most successful fishing trip ever. With train horns blaring and danger just seconds away, kindness showed up right on time and helped turn the situation into a miracle. There are moments that don't need too many words, but are still enough to warm the viewer's heart. Share this video to help this little bit of kindness spread even further. The moment the boy fell into the lake, a race against time instantly began. And this maintenance worker stopped it just in time with a decisive dive. In its most desperate moment, this dog crossed paths with kind hands that refused to leave it behind. When life gives you camels, hide your snacks. If the hen mainly eats corn or white wheat, the yolk can turn very pale, or even white, just like the one you saw. I wonder who dropped a donut into the ocean.
No, ahora
On January 1st, 2025, thousands of fish suddenly covered Chinchorro Beach in Arica, creating a rarely seen spectacle. The event attracted many curious onlookers, while others hurried to collect the fish.
Están todos sacando lengua ahí. Ya me aburrí de sacar lengua. Mira, mira. Están todos acá. Mira. Mira, tremendas payas.
Vultures plunge into the Gulf of Mexico near Isla Morada, an eerie yet natural phenomenon. They rely on warm air currents to fly, but when the wind suddenly shifts or the temperature drops sharply, they can lose control and plummet. The Donax clam has sensitive tentacles, and when threatened, it takes less than a second to bury itself in the sand, vanishing right before the predator's eyes. A dolphin stampede, superpods, occur when hundreds of thousands of dolphins swim at high speed together. The exact reason remains a mystery, but theories suggest they might be avoiding predators, chasing food, or simply communicating with each other. Some experts believe this could be a warning response or simply a special bonding moment for the pod.
Yeah, I'm just curious as is she trying to set my breast stink? Nyla.
Amid the flock of white sheep, a spy is hiding. Have you spotted it yet? This is a salp, a transparent tube-shaped creature that drifts with the currents. Though they look unusual, they play a crucial role in the ocean, absorbing CO2 and maintaining ecological balance.
Peter, the horse is here.
Who would have thought Pandora's box could be quietly hanging right there on your wall? This is a true life or death challenge. Warning, do not attempt to recreate this. Absolutely do not try this yourself. As night falls in Cabrillo Beach, California, a rare sight unfolds. Thousands of Grunion fish suddenly come ashore to spawn. The event drew members of the Friends of Cabrillo Marine Aquarium to observe and study the phenomenon. The organization supports quality educational programs, serving nearly 150,000 students each year. What secret lies in this precious piece of amber? A 22-million-year-old termite, and the crazy part is, its last meal is still moving inside the fossil. Just a quick check, no need to panic, I'm on my way out.
Which moment was your favorite? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Instant Facts for more videos like this. See you next time.